Preparation in progress. We have package arrived today, and looks like we're gonna have some more space for the tables. And of course I mean the poker tables that we're gonna play online. Monitor just arrived, and tomorrow I'll start the conquer for the online poker. If I manage to open this one, $200 for the monitor. Amazon sent it in 3 days from USA to Brazil. Pretty nice. So basically that's it. I don't know, feels like I took already 20 minutes of filming. I finally managed to build the station, the dollar printing machine, and how it will look. No Renat, no Alex this year. I'm gonna be here by myself. Tomorrow we start. Let's conquer online poker street step by step, move to the direction that we want. 7 a.m. Had to wake up for day 2 of the Asian main event, and today is the day where the series, 4 different series I believe, starts on different sites. Main one will be on GG, the biggest one, 180 million WSOP circuit series. Scoops, of course, in PokerStars, smallest in the history of scoops, but still scoops are scoops, and at least we kept the structures. It's still my favorite series. So this trip of Brazil is 2 parts trip in my head, and first part ended yesterday, all the preparation for the series basically. Now the second part begins with all the series and performance in there. First session of the series is in the books. 15-hour session. Was exciting, was a lot of action. Happy that I managed not to sink into the chaos of the so many tournaments on display. Played quite good, made some mistakes, but yeah, overall was quite happy with the performance, but ended up in minus like 5,500 in terms of how big the tournaments were. Could be way bigger minus. Oh, and also have a day 2 of the scoop, first day 2, small one, 109 buy-in, $109 buy-in, 120 people left, and still long way to go. I'm a shortish stack, 15 bigs or so, but nice to have first day 2, open the gates, and from this point I'm just gonna get better and better. Day 2 of the series has finished yesterday. Some updates. Had a very entertaining session, interesting session, lots of deep runs, some punts, but not too many, and some mistakes, not punts. But overall very nice discipline, and had couple final tables in ACR 1K PKO tournament, series tournament, and one of my favorite tournaments, $525 PKO, like daily PKO tournament on GG. Everyone knows what I'm talking about if they play on GG. I had this final table with my friend Simas, and he ended up busting me, unfortunately, in 8th place. but fortunately he won the tournament and he won like 76,000 in it. So quite nice for him, happy for him. He's playing from Argentina, so nicely opened the series there. I finished 8th, got close to 10k, and in ACR finished 6th for like 6k or something like that, or 5k. Ended up in profit for almost 12,000. The main thing is that the quality is improving daily. Nice, good state. I have I'm full of energy just after the gym, and I'm gonna go play again. Day 3 of the series. Here we go. Everyone folds to me in the small blind. I have king deuce offsuit, 21 big blinds effective, covering the big blind. I start with a raise. Flop is ace 3 deuce. Most of his ace x he will shove pre-flop. He can still have some, but I will bet almost everything I opened with on this board. So I go ahead and bet 25%, and he raises to 6 big blinds. And yeah, with ace x, more often he will just call, and yeah, most of the time I will have best hand, and I just go ahead and move my chips into the middle. He can have king high flush draws, combo draws usually, so yeah, he has just a queen high flush draw against which we're not like thrilled, but yeah, we get it in, and he hits a queen on the turn and doubles up. Here, blind on blind, we face a raise, 3.5 big blinds, 43.5 big blinds effective. From time to time I will free bet this hand, ace deuce offsuit. That's what I do this time. I go ahead and free bet 9 big blinds. I can also just call this hand, but yeah, go ahead and free bet. He calls. Flop is 9-7-5, not the greatest board, and yeah, I will not see bet range on this board, and I decided to check back this one, and potentially I can still have some good hands like aces. I can have ace king, I can have some bluffs with 5x or 7x. So yeah, turns as a king, and now I think it's a nice turn card to start bluffing, because a lot of my bluffs will get flop, and yeah, I put his ace highs into tough situation. I have like ace queen, ace jack, ace 10 have to fold a little bit. Here we have 9-8 of clubs. Start with a raise from the bottom, and we face a free bet from aggressive opponent from the big blind. He has 24 big blinds pre-flop, and he free bets. We cover him. Bounty tournament. We go ahead and call. See the flop. Flop is interesting. Got shot with backdoor flush draw. He bets a little bit more than 20%. We're not going anywhere. We call, and yeah, against his bluffs we can steal the pot on the turn or the river. He checks, and yeah, I remember in hand I decided to check back, realize my equity, and see the river, and very likely on a different run out I would try to steal this pot. I can still have some 7x, I can have ace jack played like this as well, and he bets 2 big blinds, 10%, and I decided to turn my hand into the bluff, just bluff with my 9 high, but he has ace king, and this was not the best bluff of my life. I could just give up on the river, on this river, because yeah, it's not a great card, but at the same time his bluffs will be some king x, which I will fold out. So yeah, if to bluff something, this hand is a good candidate to do it, but we ran into ace king. 5 people left. We are in the money already, in the hyper, and cutoff goes all in for 8 big blinds. We have an easy call with ace-10 suited, and he has pocket 7, so we need to hit, but flop is a 7 and we are drawing dead on the turn. We are still 5-handed. Chip leader goes all in for 10 big blinds effective. We have king queen offsuit, third out of 5, but yeah, we go a call. He flops a jack, but we turn a straight and double up in an important pot, of course. Here we are second out of 4, so opening to the chip leader with pocket 9s. He calls and flops 5 deuce deuce rainbow, and he leads for 60%, which is interesting on this board. Not often you will see that. Most people will check everything. He has some deuce X, some suited deuce X for sure. I go ahead and raise, min raise. I could raise bigger sizing. 9 specifically need a bit more protection than, let's say, queens, kings, or aces. Turn is a free, and yeah, I remember in the hand I decided to check back this one. I could just jam on the turn, try to finish the hand here and now, but yeah, my thinking was that it's tough to get paid by worse, and river is another free. And yeah, he goes all in, and at this point it's tough for me to beat other hands. I don't think that he value bets 5x. Yeah, I ended up folding, so yeah, not sure if he had a better hand from the flop or tough situation, but yeah, not the greatest run out. I could really just jam on the turn, and that would be either the end of the hand or we ran into it and good game. He chip leader raises from the small blind. It's already closed with king 6 offsuit. I decided to call in game. Yeah, flop is king high, so we have top pair. Looks like we should be good often, but he doesn't make a continuation bet, with which he will usually do with his heir on king high board in this stacks effective. So it's already a little bit concerning, but yeah, he bets 1/3 on the turn. I call, and river is a 10, so we look for a check. We're looking for a check from him, and he does check, so we just check back and hope we win against queens, jacks, but he has kings, and we lost a big pot. I have a 6 off in the big blind, and it's a I ended up folding because there is a 5.5 big blind stack, so my double up wouldn't give me wouldn't change my position too much, so I ended up folding this one. It's also a bit close, and one of the few situations now where chip leader folded, so I get an opportunity to jam on the shorter stack. I go all in with 10-7 off and hope to take it down pre-flop. If not, we still have house post-flop, but yeah, in hypers these spots are important to take, so yeah, I go ahead and move my chips into the middle. He is deep into the tank, thinking about his decision to call or not, and he ends up folding. So it's big pickup here in this situation. Widens the distance between me and the second stack. A few hands later, or next hand, yeah, a few hands later, he goes all in on the button with 10-6 suited. Chip leader wakes up with his jack, and we are heads up. So yeah, big disadvantage, but anything can happen. And the first hand we pick up a very nice ace-8 suited. I go ahead and trap him. A lot of the weaker hands he goes all in by himself, and he has ace-6 offsuit. And on the turn we have 100%, that's what we like. double up, first hand, beautiful to see. Next hand, he goes ahead and raises. We have 69, 9-6 offsuit. Flop is king high with 2 clubs. We have 9 of clubs. He goes ahead and bets 25%. Yeah, we have a good hand. We could raise, and we could call as well to float with 9 of clubs and backdoor straight draw. So yeah, just a continue. It will be a continue here. Turn 8, river jack, and on this run out, I have a little bit of showdown value, but very little. And yeah, I go ahead and bluff my 9 high. I can represent a jack, some king X, very few king X, but yeah, mostly like queen jack, jack 10, even queen 8 I could bet like this. So yeah, he tank folds, which is nice to see. And then a few hands later, he opens the button again. I have a very strong hand heads up, pocket 7s, 21 big blinds. I go all in, and he calls an ace king. He hits top 2 pair on the flop. We need a 7, but 7 doesn't come. And that's it. Second place. GG. Bom dia. Day 3 of the series in the books. Just had my breakfast and was walking, and the guy was cutting grass in his yard, and I remembered that cutting grass smell is top 3 smells in the world. I think might be even top 1. Like it's really nice. And yeah, yesterday's session, the quality of my game dropped a little bit. Some unnecessary moves. Felt a bit tired after the stronger workout, and maybe that influenced a little bit, but it's more just about having more discipline and give up in some situations. I was bluffing a little too much, and yeah, ended up in red, like minus 1800 or something like that. And yeah, I had small final table in 320 supersonic event, but finished second, didn't manage to win, so that almost saved the session. Today day off, and resting, having time off. We'll go through some spots, situations, collecting the sun, and back to it tomorrow. Looks like I'm gonna play 5 times a week or 6 times a week, but this week will be 5. Yeah, felt that I need this one. Had a decent amount of situations that I want to go through and get back to the table stronger, refreshed. And tomorrow is big Thursday, PKO thrill day. So I love these progressive knockout tournaments online. I think that's my best game at the moment, so excited for that, and gonna be back tomorrow.